Good evening, Fiends. Are you ready? Let's get spooky.
Hello, Fiends, and welcome back to another episode of
Let's Get Spooky.
I'm Vamp.
And I'm AJ.
And it's summertime.
Summerween.
We're going to do Summerween, summer horror stories, kind of a little bit of a variety of summer things.
A little taste of something,
because it's hot and we're pissed off, so we're going to talk about summer stuff.
I'm mad, I'm sweaty 24/7. The fireworks have ended. It is now officially
summer.
I mean, it's always Halloween for us.
Oh, yeah.
And we're always in that mindset. But now it really starts to set in. The stores are starting to get product.
Which is ridiculous.
It's amazing.
No, I mean, it is. But it was a couple weeks ago. So that was, mid-June? Mm-hmm. That stores started getting Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
And to be honest, normally I get really excited. But definitely last year, I was not impressed. By, everything was pastels. It was pink,
they went full
turquoise,
disco
and disco balls, and I was like, this is not for me. So this year I've kind of I haven't gone to Home Goods once yet.
I haven't gone, but that's just because I haven't had a chance to. But
they have good stuff?
Is some I haven't seen yet, but there is something that's really nice about walking into a store and seeing it there. So even if it's something I don't like,
it's just the excitement
of
Halloween stuff.
Wow, it's right there.
I just want it to be this is a public service announcement to all of
PSA.
the people that are curating the Halloween decor stuff. Make it better. I love the really cute pumpkins and ghosts and stuff, but I just feel like the quality of everything is just kind of it's just tired.
Yeah.
There's nothing really innovative or cute or something I would want to put on this side. It's all kind of cheesy. And
what are your thoughts on the skeletons on the toilet, the
I
skeletons
have one of
doing
those.
yoga, they have skeletons doing everything.
So this was many, many years ago. We were in Salem, I think, and it was in one of the little shops. They had hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil skeletons, and they were little tiny guys.
Yeah.
And I mean, years and years ago, and they were really well made, super good quality. I think they're on our old set. They were on the coffin. So the legs dangled.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay,
the
I
joints
remember
dangled.
those. Yeah.
And they were made so well. And I thought they were really cute. And then a couple of years later, Trader Joe's did those air plant skeletons. Do you remember those? Where they had the little air plant in their heads?
I think so.
And they were tiny. They were this big. And they had the yoga poses. And I thought those were really cute. But again, they were made really well. They weren't plasticky, kind of hokey. And I broke all of those Trader Joe ones.
Sad.
I dropped the whole box and they broke. So yeah, I just have I want to get stuff, but I feel I have so much stuff that unless it's super cool looking, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And there is, like I said, I love seeing it early and I love how it's out, but there is something where it's because all my stuff is in boxes, the stuff that I put out.
Oh, so you put it, yeah. Wait, you put it away?
You see that fucker buzzing around, right?
Yeah, that's all I see.
There's another
two.
one.
There's two right now. One right there, and there's one down.
They live here now, so there's two flies.
Can you see them
here
on camera?
They're not flies moths and something else.
No, that's a fly. There's
fly.
one fat ass fly, and he's doing his little hands.
He's right there,
right here.
Quick, smack him.
I don't have anything. I don't have
with your hands.
With my
hands.
Use
those boxing gloves.
Hold on,
Mr. Miyagi, that shit.
Can I have
get the chopsticks out?
Hold on. Really try?
He must be wrong. No, don't move the thing. He's gonna jump.
That was so slow. That was I'm 7 years old. Hold on, let me get the fly. Well, at least he's over there now. We left the doors open earlier, and two of our fly friends came in, and they couldn't get them out, so they live here now.
So if you see them flying through, it's
just they're part of the set.
Yeah, it's fine. They're little bats.
Little baby bats.
But yeah, no, the stuff that I have specific stuff that I put out for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
So then I put it away, but then my goldfish brain, I forget what I have.
I was wait, you got a goldfish?
So then I'm What's his name? Goldfish that I put away for Halloween and take out for Halloween.
Poor guy.
But then I forget what I have. So then I'm like, well, I don't know if I should buy this. Do I already have something like this? So that's the only thing. And then by the time that I do take my Halloween stuff out, I'm like, it's gone.
We need to develop some sort of letterbox system for your Halloween decor. I feel like I need to do that for clothes sometimes. Yeah. I'm like, I know I have something like that. I just don't know where it is. And then you buy it and you're like, oh, I have the exact.
Have I ever showed you my crazy VHS list?
No. I feel like you maybe, but it was like a long time ago.
Yeah. So for those who are listening that don't know, I collect VHS. I have a lot. I don't have like a ton. Like I don't have like thousands. Like I have over 500 or something like that. But there's certain titles that I like. So like usually it's like, oh, there's a title that you like, you buy one of them. Uh-huh. But there are certain titles that I really love. For some reason, it's like Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Scream is a huge one. Like the whole, all the Scream movies, I have to like get, the main one. Then like the first one had like the 3 special covers.
Do they re-release, like, is there different?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They have different re-releases. They'll have special covers. There's also demo tapes, which are ones that they would send to like stores to be like, you should sell our movie, our Blockbuster. Right. You should stock our movie, and it says demo tape, and it usually has like
so it's like a
stats
special edition sort of thing.
So like I need that. I need all the versions of each Scream movie. So I have like a whole shelf that's just my Scream movies. It's insane. So there's a couple other titles where it's like ones that I really love that I collect extra covers of. But the problem is I would forget which ones I had. So I would be out in the wild and be like, oh, look at this like really cool Phantom of the Paradise cover. Yeah. Do I have this? I don't know. So like when I did my new setup, I went through and I took pictures of every single one.
Oh, that's smart though.
I created a Google Doc that has like them all listed, and
like
then
an alphabetical order, or by like title,
and then I have the photos. So when I'm in the shop or wherever I am, I can like go, oh, Jaws, I have this cover.
Yeah, I mean, super smart.
So we need that, but our clothes.
But for our clothes and for Halloween decor, and I do have like that pillow over there. I don't know if you can reach that, but that was a Pottery Barn pillow, and like the quality of it, feel it, it's heavy, it's a little like poop orange color, like it could be a little bit lighter, but they were going for like that antique kind of vintage looking vibe.
Very cute.
And they had that, and then I think some ghost ones and like a skeleton one when that came out, and they're so well made, they're really nice, but they were so expensive. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I want to say it was like close to $70, which is just ridiculous. I don't think I paid that much. I think I got it on sale.
Gotta get the coupons.
Yeah, but something like that, where it's like it looks antique-y or old or vintage.
Yeah.
Not like a inflatable turquoise pumpkin with glitter eyes. It's just not for me. So I have not braved any of the stores. I haven't even seen a lot of people's like Code Orange videos to see the things, like the styles of things. A few. But I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't really have an urge. It's a good thing though.
Oh, yeah, because it's stuff that we don't need.
Yeah, but Home Goods is my jam, though. I always find really cool stuff at Home Goods. Mm-hmm. One that I will never, like, I'll kick myself forever, is they had, it was like an inn sign, like a wooden, I don't know, you see them like in Salem, you know what I'm talking about? And it was like the Witch's Inn or something, and it was so cool. It was like $100 is more than I probably wanted to spend on something, but I was like, where am I going to put that? Do I really need that? And then I was kicking myself because I was like, I wanted to put it in front of our old little studio, like outside. Yeah. I went back, of course it was gone. And then they came out with more of them, but the writing was terrible. Like the first one I saw was so well done and looked like antique.
Yeah.
And then after that they were kind of cheesy. And that was one that I was.
Just make it yourself.
I know, at this point.
Look at this.
Look around.
She built all this. See everything around us?
I can make it myself. But I don't.
Built this.
Do I need it that bad? No, absolutely not.
How are people going to know the Witch is in?
I'm always in.
Always in.
Always.
Girl,
she's
I'm always in.
She's always here. So that was a little derailment. I don't know where that went astray.
Sorry.
But back to, summer movies, I guess we'll do our little normal list.
There's a lot.
There is a lot.
There's something about kids at a summer camp that, like, really makes people want to go out and kill them.
I mean, obviously. Kids are annoying, and then you have them all together.
Having all together, ugh.
It's just easier that way.
Awful.
So what's your summer camp horror movie.
I mean, it's hard to beat Friday the 13th.
yeah.
It's like it really started. I was talking to you earlier about another movie that was kind of formed from that, which is The Burning.
I haven't seen The Burning.
It came out in 1981, so the year after Friday the 13th. It's very similar, follows a summer camp caretaker. Well, it's a little bit different. It's a summer camp caretaker.
The Burning. Have we seen
Yeah,
The
who
Burning?
was
Yeah, it's a good one.
it's really
Okay, I don't
good.
remember.
He gets burnt from like a prank that went wrong.
Oh,
And then he-
okay. I have
and then
seen
a
Burning.
couple
Yeah.
like years later he comes back to the camp and starts,
Vengeance.
vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that I absolutely love, it has Jason Alexander in it, so it's George Costanza.
Yeah, you said that
in a
earlier. I was
horror
like, wait,
movie,
huh?
which I love. I love George Costanza. I can't say. I can't speak. I love
How
him. but
much
I
you
can't
really
say his
love
name.
him? You can't say his name.
Can't say his name. It's because I can't speak.
I have one of my favorites, which is celebrating a 50th anniversary this year, is Jaws, which will lead me into what I chose to talk about in Summerween is shark attacks. So hold on to your butts because we're going to talk about lots of crazy shark stories later. But I have Friday the 13th on my list, and I have The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh yeah.
Hills Have Eyes, that movie messed with me like so hard. Being in Southern California and like being close to the desert and traveling and going camping and going out to the desert. After seeing that movie, I was like, any
We're back here. We're back.
Rural. I'm sorry, I yelled. Any rural area. See, I could do it if I say it fast. It's The Hills Have Eyes. Like people
Yeah.
live in the hills. They're going to come out. They're going to abduct you. They're going to take you into their little caves and they're going to have their way with you. That's just like what it is. Anywhere that's
Yeah.
hot and there's hills, that's what's going to happen
There's
to you.
people up there.
It is just, it was so well done. How many were there? There was, I know there was a second one that was really good. Was there more than that? There's only two, right? The two good ones. Yeah. There was more, but the only ones worth remembering are the two good ones. And I have one of your favorites, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. And I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Which, unpopular opinion, I loved the original. Did you ever see the show?
No.
The Prime show?
If I did, I don't remember it.
It was a couple years ago, and it was actually really good. It's really fun. I mean, it's the same concept
Yeah.
of like kids fuck up and then they're going to get killed.
Mm-hmm.
But for a series, it's got Madison Eisman in it, and it's just like a bunch of high school kids, and they're getting messed up, and it's really fun. So it's on. I think it's still available on Prime. And then I know we mentioned this in another episode, but we're getting the new I Know What You Did Last Summer soon. Like, in a couple weeks, depending on when this comes
Depending
out.
on
It
when this
might already be
drops.
out. Yeah. You have any other ones?
No.
Notable mentions. I have The Descent on here, and I don't know that it's a summer movie. Maybe they were going on like a summer vacation when it happened, but I don't know if you've ever seen The Descent. That one also
That's
messed me
where they
up.
go underground, right?
They go,
See, I
like,
can't.
cave
Yeah, no, I can't do
diving,
that
cave-
stuff.
Dive, right? Not cave diving.
Spelunking.
Caving.
Spelunking.
They're not spelunking. They're like climbing. They're like climbing in the caves, and not necessarily claustrophobic. Like, I guess I am claustrophobic.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was claustrophobic until I watched that movie, and they're like in the little like crevices, and there's moments where they have to take like their helmets off.
Yeah,
Not their
no.
helmets, but take like their packs off so they can squeeze
Nope.
through stuff.
Nope.
And you see like once shit goes down and you realize like things are going after them, and they're in these little like canals.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard for me to watch. I was like this the whole time and like looking away. And then there was one time we were filming with the Fiends, and I was wearing Howlin' because our Howlin' was behind the camera. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. And I'd never been in like a full like mascot
Fully enclosed kind of
thing.
space. Yeah.
So I didn't even have the full suit on. I had just the gloves on, a flannel, and like shorts. So I wasn't even like in a full thing. But the second I put the head on,
Yeah.
and Cameron zipped me in, and there's like a fan in the mouth. You can open the mouth and like get air. It just got so hot, and I felt like there was 1,000,000 pounds on my head. And I remember looking at him, and I was like, I'm take it off. I need it off. I need to take it off right now.
There's too much shit on me.
And then I realized, yeah, you are. I say I'm not claustrophobic, but I am. Fast forward to like a couple summers later, well, no, many summers later, this was like maybe last summer, I got a wetsuit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like the ocean, but I don't love the ocean, and it's always too cold. So I'm like, if I'm going to go, and he's like, come surf. And I'm like, it's too cold. He said, we'll get you like a full wetsuit with like the hood and everything on it. And I was like, okay, cool. That'll make it better. That'll be fine. Didn't really read the size chart. Like I did. I read it,
but
and I was like,
tricky because it's like with wetsuits, you kind of have to get them slightly smaller than what you would normally get because you
don't want it to
them,
fill up with
Yeah,
water.
you don't want it to fill up with water and you sink.
so it's one for like cold water. So it's the full hood, and it's like kind of like fleece lined, so it's really thick.
Oh,
It's very warm. It's
interesting.
like wearing like a fleece
Yeah.
a fleece blanket. So I go to put it on. We're in the garage, and it's in the summertime, so it's hot. So I get into it, and I'm like trying to get in, right? And the whole point is there's no zipper in it, so like water doesn't get in. So you have to like wiggle in, and then you put the hood on, and then the hood zips after it's on. So I'm like, okay, help me, I can't get in. So I get into it, and it was probably made for someone, I'm like 5'9.5". It was probably made for someone like 5'6", maybe 5'7". So once I'm in it and like stretched out, it was really tight. And I'm asking him, I'm like, is this like, I'm panicking. I'm like, is it supposed to be this tight? And he's like, yeah, I know it's supposed to be tight. And I was like, but it's like kind of cutting off my circulation. And then I started freaking out. I went to the fridge, opened the freezer. I put my head in. I was like, I need it off. Get the scissors. You have to cut it off of me. Like absolute panic. I'm sweating. And then I tried to use my arms and I couldn't lift my arms up because it was so tight. I could get my arms to like right here. So I couldn't even get the hood off. Yeah. And he's laughing at me. I'm like
so
full blown
like
panic attack.
Full on Christmas Story. I can't put my arms down. Or
It was
the opposite, can't put my arms up.
Traumatic. I sold that shit on the internet like the next day. I was like, get this the fuck out of here. I'm never going to wear this again. And I didn't even actually buy one that fit me after that. I was like, nope, not doing it.
Tried it once, never
not
again.
happening. Never going in the ocean ever again.
Yep,
that was also another tangent, but I'm claustrophobic in case anyone's wondering. Okay. What are your crazy Summerween stories?
I don't have any like crazy stories. I was more thinking of like fun activities that you can do.
Okay.
Because I always see people posting like, I don't do a ton of it myself, but I see other people posting cute things. Like back in the day, like we carved watermelons, which was really cute. Yeah. I feel like that's a fun activity.
Like what do dark gothic people, what do the Halloween people do in the summertime when we're like, we hate the sun and we have to go outside or you want to go do stuff?
Yeah. I love when people like take like normal things that people do and like just put their little like spooky edge on it. Like, when you grill burgers, you put little,
the pumpkin cheese on it.
Pumpkin cheese, things like that.
Yeah.
Another thing that like, came to mind is like outdoor like movie screenings and stuff. So like we're in LA, so we have Cinespia, which is really fun. They do screenings around LA, including Hollywood Forever Cemetery, which is really cool and fun because you're basically like, you're in this really cool old cemetery that has a lot of like historic, like legendary people in it, and it's just really beautiful in there, and you're in there and you're watching movies, and it's really fun. They do like a little photo booth. They do a themed photo booth. Yeah. So it's cool, like, because people come in costume.
Do they always do the photo booth?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least the ones that I've been to.
Okay.
And then you can also, like, people bring, like, full food, like, food
like
spread.
Picnics.
So it's like a picnic kind of style thing. And, like, the groups that I've gone in, like, you do themed foods and stuff that go with the movie.
And
so it's like a full
up.
experience. It's really fun. I looked at their upcoming titles. They're doing Addams Family, Lost Boys. American Werewolf in London, which I love, and then Psycho.
Are these all summer ones?
Yeah.
Oh, we should go to one.
I know. It'd be fun.
We just went to similar to Cinespia Street Food Cinema. They do like the same thing, and they just did a Friday the 13th screening, which was really fun. They had like almost like a little vendor market outside with like food trucks and stuff. They didn't have very many. Well, they had a couple photo ops, but the same kind of thing. But it wasn't at Hollywood Forever. I don't remember where it was at. By the zoo, by the Griffith.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's for the 40th, right? 45th.
45th. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, anniversary, and it was super fun.
Friday the 13th.
On Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Yeah.
The only one this year.
Yeah, it was super fun. What I don't know. Is there really any other summer besides like things that people do, like goth pool party or things that they do on their own.
That's
I don't
one
know.
thing I can think of.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to be outside in the summertime. It's hot.
It sucks.
It's
awful.
really
I sweat inside. Imagine me outside in the sun.
we just get through summer to get to fall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tragic time. We just have to deal with it. We don't really have a choice. Well, all of my stuff is just like doom and gloom shark attacks. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't want anyone to be afraid of the ocean, but
I mean, I don't want to go to the
you should
beach,
be
but I
afraid
feel
of
like
the
after your
ocean.
stories, I won't even more really want to go to the beach.
So I saw Jaws when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't like, yeah, I was. It fucked me up. I did not want to go in the ocean. I did not want to go in the pool. I did not want to go in any body of water, even if I could see to the bottom, because it created this irrational fear that there will be a shark in there and it will get me.
I remember I don't think it was my first time seeing it because I wasn't scared, but during this time that I watched it, but I watched it with my younger brother, and I just remember we were going to the lake the next day. He was so scared to go in the lake because he was like, Jaws is going to be in there.
But did you ever, so then there was that thing of like, oh, Jaws is only in the ocean. That's only like in salt water. And then people are like, oh, no. There's some sharks that will go into fresh water. And I was like, wait a second. What do you mean? They're like, oh, if like if there's like a water in a lake and there's like a way that they can cross and get into the other body of water, some sharks can live in fresh water. And I was like, wait a second. What do you mean?
So no body of water is safe.
No body of water. The pool is definitely the irrational fear of, because obviously there's no shark.
They
in
can
the
come
pool.
through the little things at the bottom.
Maybe like a little shark. I don't know. But it just created this whole thing of like, do I need to go in the ocean? Not really. Like, it's fun and all.
The waves are literally pushing you out. They're saying, do not come in here.
Do not enter.
Yeah.
So for my entire life to this day, they're always there. Everyone's like, oh, it's, shark attacks aren't that common. They are not that common. People get attacked by many other things. Wild cats, bears, literally everything else but a shark. But people do get attacked by sharks. So even if it's one, that's too many.
Yeah.
Even if I know that there's a possibility of one shark. And then our mutual friend, Jeff, for a while, Jeff Parks, he started sending them, I think was mainly for Cameron, because Cameron likes to surf and stuff. And he'd be like, hey, you probably don't want to surf in this body of water because there's some guy, and I don't know his Instagram handle, but he shoots like drone footage of the coast.
Okay.
And the amount of great white sharks that are just like right there. Maybe not like right there, but like
pretty
right over
close.
there.
Yeah, close enough. Too close for comfort.
Is insane. And they're massive. And you'll see people like on their surfboards, like just doing their thing. And generally, like, they're not trying to get you. It's not all the time. But the fact that this massive shark that could just eat you in one bite is just
right there,
swimming right there is just not really like for me. I don't want to find out. And then I'll get into shark stories, but before we get into that, there was a moment, this was back in 2017. There's a movie that came out and it was called Open Water 3, I believe. Open Water 3.
What about 1 through 2?
I don't know about 1 through 2.
Okay,
but when 3
mind.
came out, they're like, hey, we're going to do this PR event.
Okay.
Would you like to come? We're going to swim with the sharks. And so I read the email and immediately I was like, no, absolutely not.
Oh.
And then I thought about it, and then Cameron and I talked about it, and I was like, you know what?
It's a once in a lifetime thing. If you die during it, that's great PR for them.
I mean,
that's cool for you. It's a win-win situation all around.
At that point, I was like, I'm never going to actively choose to do this. Like, there's no world where everyone's like, we're going to go on a shark dive. Do you want to come and pay dollars to go do that? Absolutely not. Like, I get seasick. I don't want anything to do with it. But I'm like, okay, the studio's going to have us all out. It's going to be fun. There's going to be other people. We get to go together. Yes. So I take Dramamine because they're like, we're going to be on a boat. Take the Dramamine before. And I'm like terrified, but like a little excited. So we go to San Diego. We get on this yacht, which was like a medium-sized boat. It wasn't like massive. It wasn't small. It was like a decent-sized boat. And we're going out, and I actually reread the email before filming because I was like, I need to like refresh my memory. And it says in there that the destination where the sharks typically are, there's no guarantee, but the destination is about 15 minutes from the shore.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to take very long. So we get on the boat. We're all having a good time. We're going out. The water is like, I'm not a big ocean person, but the water is a little choppy. It's not like terrible. We're going. Everyone's vlogging. We have our cameras. I'm hanging off the side of the boat. I'm like, woo, water splashing my face. I'm having a great time for like 3.5 minutes. And then you just see like my face.
Just turn white.
I lose all color. And then it's like bouncy. And then we get to the spot. And it took, the water was a little rough, so it took a little bit longer than 20 or 15 minutes. So then we stop or we anchor or whatever it is you do. And then the boat goes like, it's just slowly rocking.
Yeah.
It's rocking more. And then I'm like, wow, I don't know if this is going to be okay. I'm not having fun anymore. I'm the shade of green now. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, I was asking them, I was like, if I go in the first, is the water better? Like, is it being in the water? He's like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're going to get the same motion, whether you're in the water or on the boat. Like, just
like
find
you're in a bowl of Jello.
Yeah. So, I tried to find like, there was like a bench seat in there, and I pushed my body up against it to feel like pressure, like I was up against a wall or something. But the boat, I'm not even joking, I would see the sky, the ocean. So it was like going like this, like this, like this, like this. There was people on the boat, like one of the main studio guys that was like, oh, I've been on boats. We were like lined up on the side of the boat, projectile vomiting for an extended period of time. I don't even think I ate or drank before, so I don't even understand what was coming out of my body. It was awful.
It's like that movie. Wait, what's that movie where everyone's like all puking one after another?
I don't know. It was next level. I was crying. I felt so sick. There was nowhere I could go. I couldn't understand how I could be so sick and everyone else could just be like chill. Like he was fine. He was just chumming the water. So
what, with your puke?
I mean, I was chumming the water with my puke, but we had buckets of chum to try to get the sharks to come.
Okay.
So at a certain point, two people get in the water, and it was also no cage. It was open water. It was nurse sharks. So nurse sharks, I have some information about nurse sharks because it says that they are, maybe it's up here. No, it says nurse sharks are generally docile. Keyword. Generally. But they can bite if they feel threatened or provoked. I didn't read any of this beforehand because I never would have gotten in the water. Maintain a safe distance and avoid touching or grabbing them. Be aware of your surroundings and avoid sudden movements that could startle them. You're in the ocean, swimming. How do you not move?
You're doing this.
If you're planning a dive, choose a reputable operator and experienced guides.
Did you look up these people? Did they have 5 stars?
No, I didn't look up anything. I was like, it was Lionsgate. I was like, Lionsgate's taking me. They're responsible adults. They're not going to put me in a dangerous situation. They're just going to throw me in the ocean with sharks. So 2 guys get in the water. They're in the water for what, like 10, 15 minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh, he said 2 minutes. I was vomiting. I don't remember. So they're in there. The water is so choppy that you can't see anything. It's just like murky, full of blood because we threw a bunch of shit in the water.
Oh, you're breathing in that chum?
The waves got too big.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting there. So then the guides
take the already there because that's the reason they were in there for a minute.
2 minutes. They're like, okay, you guys need to get back in the boat because ocean, that means the boat, it was a decent sized boat and it was rocking, and they're like, okay, we need everyone in the boat, we need to go back. Essentially the boat could break. Like this is insane. We can't stay out here. And then he's like, okay, but unfortunately we have to go way slower on the way back. And I'm like, how slow? It took us almost an hour.
Oh,
it was like 49 minutes, something ridiculous to get back because the water was so intense. When we got to the dock, I crawled out of the boat and just laid on the floor for a long time. And the ground was moving. We all went to dinner and I'm like, I can't. We went to like a seafood restaurant afterwards.
Perfect.
And I was like,
I love it. The first thing I want, like after that type of experience, the first thing I want to smell is more salt water.
And ocean and fish.
Ocean and fish.
It was, I don't think I've been on a boat ever since that.
Boatless.
No, I did. Our friends we went to their cottage and they were on like a little boat, but it was on a lake, so it wasn't like crazy or anything. But But it was so traumatic. And I actually looked up the company when I was doing my research, and I was like, I should see if this company is around. I should ask for, not a refund because the studio paid for it, but like a second chance. And they went out of business. And then I was like,
capsized.
No, I was hoping it was like too many people got eaten by sharks, so that they had to
invest in cages, and it didn't work out.
No, it was just it said financial troubles. Like a bunch of people had bought expeditions and they would get canceled.
Oh.
But it's also like the ocean is the ocean. Like things happen. So
nature happens. Like, she's going to decide what she wants to do.
So I think there was just too many people that were upset and they ended up going under. So they're no longer around, but there's there's like 2 other San Diego diving shark experiences. So you still can do it.
Can they like take me up in a helicopter, bring me and then drop me into the ocean and then put a little rope down when I'm done swimming with the sharks, and then they bring me back up, and so you don't you skip
the ocean, the sea part.
Yeah.
I don't want to be seasick. Like the idea of boats and going out and sounds fun. I can't do it. I get vertigo, and I just
grew up on a boat.
You did?
Yeah. Like growing up, like we would go to the lake all the time on a boat. So I'm used to it, I guess. I don't know.
But do you like it?
I don't like the water.
Oh.
Look at this hair.
That's true. I could just see you and you're like in a bonnet, trash bag over your head. You're like,
I need that wetsuit that you had.
I mean, you'll never be able to get out of it. I'm not even joking. There's a meme of, I sent it to Cameron, I found it, and it's like one of those like Giphy stickers, and it's a little boy that has one of those on. We'll have to play it in this episode because I was like traumatized, but I was also laughing, where he like is birthed. He like comes out of the wetsuit and you see his like face of panic, and it goes from panic to like, I could breathe. It was,
he was
ask
reborn.
him. He was like, you need to calm down. And I was trying to get my face out of the freezer to the little like stationary section I have with the scissors, because I was like, I don't care. Cut it off of me now. I'm never going to wear this again. Get it off of my body right now. It was.
To buy a suit before trying it on.
But there was a size chart. It said,
how do you buy one online?
The size chart. You guys were just talking about.
I know size charts are very misleading, but it was like an O'Neill suit or something. So I'm like, they're like a reputable
well-known
company,
brand. They've
and
been
it said
around for a while.
It said between sizes, like if you're between this height, this weight, and this weight, this is the size you need. But also what he said, he's like, when you get in the water, if you were in the water and tried to take it off, it would probably be easier.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't 110 degrees and dry. Like,
yeah.
I might have been able to move my arms.
That stuff is weird because I remember like even a swimsuit. I remember like back when I did go in water and stuff. Like I bought a swimsuit, and like you're standing.
How long ago was this?
This is like high school. This is forever ago. But like you put it on and you're like, okay, this fits, and then you get in the water and it's down at your ankles because it's so big.
Did you ever go to, okay, this wasn't a planned topic that I was going to talk about. Did you ever go to Raging Waters?
Yeah, I almost died there. I literally almost died.
Not that you almost died there, but okay, you go
There's
first.
a few times in my life where I've almost died. Raging Waters is one of those times. Is
Raging Waters, this is a topic, are they still around?
Yeah. There's the exit. I go by the exit.
We see it, but is it still like a functioning thing?
I think so.
Pretty sure.
Okay. 2 votes say yes.
Don't sue us.
So what happened? What was the ride?
The wave pool.
Oh, okay.
Me being an idiot child, I think I went on like a school thing.
Yeah, it was always like a school trip.
It's always something like that where you almost die. So I'm in the deep end. The waves are like not too bad. I'm like, oh, this is pretty sweet. Then they go insane.
Mm-hmm, it gets crazy. Yeah.
I went straight under. Girly pop.
Were you in the tube?
Water.
Like in the...
No.
You're just free floating.
Free floating in that water. Then I'm like, well, this ain't working out for me. I better leave. I better exit out of this situation.
Well, you're drowning.
So I'm trying to get to the ladder. That ladder backfires. It's starting to hit me in the head. And I'm like,
who's watching you? How old are you?
In the arms of the angels underneath the water. I can't get out. My head hurts because it
You're concussed.
I don't know how I got out. I can still feel that panic.
Well, because isn't the wave pool, it's like a regular pool, right? Isn't it shallow and then it gets super deep where the waves get big? I vaguely remember, I just remember it being like a really giant swimming pool.
Yeah.
But whenever we did it, I remember us having tubes. where you
Yeah,
would
smart
be like,
people probably have tubes. Unlike me,
you were in it with
I was
your arms.
in there, just me.
I don't remember what the other, I want to say ride, but it wasn't really a ride. The slide that went straight down.
Just drop off.
Oh, the
Drop
have
off?
you seen the ones where
Drop out?
the one where you have to stand like this and then the floor?
Oh, no. It was,
Have you seen those?
I've seen those, but it was kind of like where you like sit on it and it goes straight down. And that was
Yeah.
a swimsuit story where you're like, oh, this fits
straight
great.
up
And you get up, and I went on a school trip, but for some reason I had a 2-piece bathing suit. I don't know, because it just, that was my jam. So you get up and you have the gnarliest wedgie, and the first time you do it, you don't realize your top is not on you anymore, no matter how tight it is, unless it's a one piece. It's on your neck. Your things are up your cooch, and you're like, man. And everybody knows. All the workers know. Everybody knows. No one there's the internet, so you know that's what's going to happen to you. But yeah, swimsuits, no matter how good it feels, you're like, this is the right size. It gets wet, and then
you got to go one piece in that situation.
One piece for sure. I don't think I ever went back to Raging Waters. I feel like people flew off the side of that thing. No, am I making that up?
I don't know. I haven't heard about it.
I don't know, but that's the only things I remember. I remember the wave pool and that one slide, and that everyone peed in the water. That's the only 3 highlights I have from Raging Waters. So I really don't have any desire to go back into any public swimming situation.
That I can't get because I'm like, going down slides and stuff would be cool, but only like if it was just if we were able to rent the place out and it was just our friends, because I don't want to deal with anyone else's pee and people's feet. Don't want to see that. But that's the thing. You're going on these slides. What am I supposed to wear on my feet? As I'm going between barefoot? I can't raw dog the floor like that.
You're just going to carry your chunkless around the whole time?
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do? Put them around your neck with shoelaces? Like what am I supposed to do?
No, you just don't wear shoes. Who goes to Raging Waters and who goes to a water park and wears shoes?
People who don't want their dogs out. Believe me, I don't want your I don't want to see your dogs. I don't want you to see mine.
They have those like water shoes now where they're like the
Those
little rubber
cute.
they're like ninja slippers, your toes are in it. I mean, are you really going for cute? Does it matter?
Well, my swimsuit's flying off. I want to make sure I look cute.
I mean, I don't think that either you or I are going to be attending any sort of water park situation.
Unless somebody can hook it up to where we get to rent out the whole place to ourselves.
Right.
I'll go.
I just don't really.
I don't want to be around a bunch of screaming kids.
Yeah, peeing in the pool.
Like I watched that episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it doesn't look good.
What's the one? It was in the 80s, Action Park. It's called Action Park.
Oh yeah, Action Park, where like everything was built to be
in
like
the
dangerous.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I think there was a documentary. We watched it, and from what I gathered in the documentary is
the Johnny Knoxville one, right?
Was it? I think so.
I think
know.
he did a movie or something where like
this was like talking about the people that like made it.
Okay.
It's just a straight documentary.
Yeah.
I think both of those came out around the same time.
And there was like them talking to the people that designed the stuff, and I feel like there was one point where they were like, yeah, they're not like architects, or basically like they're not necessarily weren't qualified to be making the things that they were making, and
like
people died.
I feel like they made stuff because they're like, this is really cool. Like, wasn't there a slide that went like a little 360? Like, I feel like they made stuff because like, this is going to be really cool. This is going to be really fun, but not thinking like, wait a second, people might die on this.
Right. It was like the Jackass before there was Jackass, and not meaning to be Jackass.
Yeah.
It was just like, let's make something like a crazy action park. But the one thing that I remember from the whole documentary, I don't remember a lot of details. I remember it was very dangerous. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure people died. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they did. And everyone was just having sex. So, because it was teenagers. It was like, imagine like a camp or a park.
So it's like Friday the 13th.
Right. But in real life. And then, they got sued a lot, and then I think it went away.
Shut down, yeah.
So, I mean, there's plenty of like reputable water parks still. Like I know the theme parks in Orlando have them because it's Orlando. Apparently, Raging Soak City, they're still around. I just don't have any desire.
Do they have Snoopy slides?
I don't know. I've never been to Soak City. But it's okay. Listen, it's weird if you go and just like in normal clothes with shoes.
This is me going down the slide like this.
Or you could have like a full wetsuit, so then you don't have to touch anything. You can even
Can
get
you
the
imagine me like going full seal, like your hood, everything, going down the water
They
slides?
even have booties, so you can have your
Yeah.
feet would be in like a wetsuit shoe.
Oh
You can
yeah,
get little mittens,
everything covered.
but you'd have to go in the winter because it's too. You would die of
Goggles.
heat. She's in a full wetsuit body
You can't
condom.
see anything other than this and a tiny bit of my forehead.
You just have to be able to breathe and see.
Even then, if I get to go on a Snoopy slide,
You would do that
that's
for Snoopy?
Yes.
I feel like
I
it has.
would do anything for Snoopy.
I feel like there has to be a Snoopy something there because it's a water park. So I'm sure there's like a little Camp Snoopy
It's right
water.
next to Knott's.
Yeah.
How could they not?
How do we not know this either?
Because I don't go there.
Yeah, I don't go there either. Yeah, and neither of us are going to pay to go there. So Knott's, hook it up.
Someone respond. Someone in the comments below, sound off.
Send
let
us
me know.
to
Or
Not
Knott's,
So
hook
City.
it up. You know, private vamp party. How
Yeah.
great. That sounds great, right? We should do it.
I mean, I just don't like the sun. It
Yeah,
gives
but
me a
if it's
headache.
the three of us.
Oh, if it's the three of us by ourselves?
Oh,
and we
Matt.
get to-
I guess Matt's
four of
invited.
us?
Okay, the four of us.
Wow.
Dang.
I guess your husband
I
can
guess
come
my
too.
husband can come.
We'll
Yeah, I mean,
dress
Well-
as seals. Seal ourselves.
we're all
Yeah,
dressed
full
as seals.
Seals. Do you think the Okay. Do you think the wetsuits would go faster or slower down like a slide situation? Because it is faster.
Faster.
Because it's like a rubber.
Yeah,
but I
but
guess
if
it's more like
wet,
a soft rubber.
It's neoprene technically, so it's
Neoprene.
not like rubber latex where it would like catch.
Okay.
I mean, it's slick.
Okay.
And then if your wetsuit is wet, which it is because the slides all have water on them,
Yeah.
as long as there's no like dry contact
Okay.
areas, yeah, you're
Okay.
gonna be like
This is sounding better and better.
sounding worse and worse. It's sounding a little like heat stroke, a little like you're gonna go too fast and might fly off the side. But claustrophobic. I feel like a lot of them now. I remember Raging Waters was just a regular slide. So like sitting on the sides, I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
this chair is higher than the slide walls were. And then as water slides and things continued to like water
Progressed.
parks progressed, they had either the sides went higher or it was like that tube
Oh, yeah.
where it's like you're in kind of a tube or it's like clear on the top for safety reasons. But yeah, I have seen the one where the guy like stands there. Have you seen the one where he
They
like
put you in the
spins
tube.
them and then
Oh,
pushes
the-
them out?
He's doing too much.
Yeah.
I don't need all that. Just send me down the slide. But
Yeah.
he's like, he has his feet on either side of the inner tube and he's like pushing you back and forth and he's spinning you around and he's holding on to the thing for dear life as he's like pushing you.
It's like a chute, like he
Yeah.
shoves you out of the thing.
and you just, whoosh.
That is a hard pass for me.
Yeah, that's too much. It's too much interaction.
No, it's too much sun and feet and ocean. Not ocean, but like water activities are just not my jam.
Not the thing.
I'm all down for like a soak in a pool where it's covered, like there's an umbrella.
Kiddie pool.
It's a piss pool.
Piss pool. No, it's just me in the kiddie pool.
Oh, this is you in the kiddie pool. Oh, also, side note, Spooky, our cat, is a swimmer.
What?
Yeah.
That's cute.
We Cameron was in the pool and I was like, should we see if we could put him in? Like, because he loves water.
Yeah.
He loves washing dishes. If you're in the tub or the shower.
washes the
sink,
dishes?
He doesn't wash them. He
Oh.
watches you.
Dang.
He's always around water. He's very intrigued. So we're like, let's just see what happens. So I grabbed him so that his feet were just kind of dangling and I dipped him in. And at first he was kind of like, I don't know. But then he started doing that with the front paws. And then he loves to ride on Cameron's shoulders. So Cameron was standing like a couple feet in front of me and I'm holding him and he's like doing this, like, I want to go to him. And I was like, okay. So he like reached out and he's like swam in the water to him. And then he just stood on his shoulders. He's walking around the pool and he was like chilling.
Oh.
So
my goodness.
then I was like, let me get him a little life jacket.
Uh-huh.
And it's a little orange life jacket and it has a shark fin on the back.
Oh
That's
my
the only shark that's allowed in any body of water with me. So we put a little shark vest on him and I put him in and just like let him go and he swam to him. And then
Oh
you like
my
picked him up and you
goodness.
put him back and he swam back to the steps and got out. And I was like, our cat's a swimmer.
That's so cute. When's the video dropping?
I posted a story, but he's still like kind of figuring it out. So I want him to get a little bit more acclimated before
Yeah.
I put him on the internet, like full
Yeah.
spooky
Yeah.
cat swimming video. But it's very exciting.
so cute.
Stay tuned for the cat. We tried it with Boo, which is our other black cat. She wanted no
She's like,
part of it.
hell no.
Her limbs like went in ways I didn't think was possible. Like I tried to put her in the water and she did like the full
Her feet
spread.
just went immediately up.
And then, I just felt really bad. She was like super stressed out. So we were like, okay, no, we put her inside. So she's intrigued. She wants to watch him do it, but she wants no part of it.
Cute.
I feel like we got derailed a lot on this episode because I had a lot of shark stories, but I feel like it's going to take a long time.
I mean, they all end the same. Someone gets eaten.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of them were from like, there's like ones from like 1852. There
were sharks back then?
Yes. The ocean's been around for a very long time. There's popular ones like the girl.
That girl who's all inspiring.
Bethany Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
She got her arm. I think she was in Australia? Hawaii? She was in Hawaii. She was one of the top surfers. And she was basically back in the water or winning a national title 2 years later. So
brave.
The shark got her arm and she was like, no shark is keeping me out from doing the thing that I love. But then there's other stories of like full on disappearance, and not necessarily like disappearance, like someone watched their friend get eaten and then just gone. Like the shark ate the whole body. I mean, I can go on forever, but I feel like it's going to be a 2 hour
between the sharks and the tide pulling you, because that's happened to me. Where you go out and it's like, you're like, no, this is great. You can see where your people are, and then you just stop paying attention for half a second, and then all of a sudden you're like miles down the beach.
Rip current can be super dangerous.
It's crazy.
I remember the first time that I tried to go surfing. I guess this will be my last story. Cameron's like, he loves surfing, so he's like, you should try. And I'm like, okay, I'll try. So we had those like styrofoam surfboards. So they're not as heavy. They're easier. If you get hit in the face with it, it's not as traumatic. So we had longboards because those are easier to learn on. So he's teaching me on the sand, like paddle, stand up, like the basics. And I was like, okay, I could do this.
Some Point Break shit right there.
Point Break shit. I mean, definitely not Point Break shit. I'm not that smooth looking. I looked like a baby giraffe. Like it was not pretty to watch. So the water was maybe, like 2 feet, 3 feet, like this high.
Yeah.
In my mind, it's like a 10-foot wave. But we go out, first run. He's like, paddle, stand up. I stand up, I ride the wave in, and I remember even like being on it and looking back at him like,
this is
dude,
easy.
that's it. Like really, we made a big deal about this. Yeah. That's it. And then the waves got a little bit bigger, and by a little bit bigger, I mean like 1 foot bigger. So it was still not very big. And then for the next like hour maybe, because that's as long as I gave it, I just got pummeled. I fell, my face hit the sand, like smacked the sand, the board hit me in the face, and like that was it. I was like, this is not the sport for me. I'm not having fun. And I just feel like the waves just seem so big to me.
They are, because it's like, when you're standing, they're not that tall, but the thing is you're laying on your stomach and you're paddling out, so you're like
in line with it.
If it goes
I'm
above
flat.
your head, you're flat. Yeah. And it's above you and you're coming towards it. And then like also like once it break, like if it's like, just like the nice little easy to go over, like once it breaks, then you have to like push your board down with all your strength.
What do you call that?
Like
when you push it down?
I forgot what it's called.
Duck dive? Duck dive.
You have to like really, or you have to like dive. It's like a whole thing.
It was traumatic for me. I remember I'm like panicking, and he just looked at me and he said, stand up. I was like, what do you mean? And I'm like flopping around like a dead fish, like I'm dying in the ocean. And he says, stand up. And then I put my feet down and I stood up, and the water was like to my waist. Your knees. Then I was just embarrassed, and I was like, fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore.
I need to go home. I'm done. I have to go.
And it looks so cool. Like the first time I did it, I felt really cool, and I was like, wow, look at me, I'm a surfer.
The wind's flowing in your hair.
Yeah, and the salt water, and I'm like, I'm doing beach ocean things, and then I fell and hit my face, and I was like, don't want to do this anymore. So
I'm outie.
I'm not a surfer. I don't want to be a surfer. I'll swim in the ocean, but it's just the whole surfboard aspect of it. It just makes me nervous.
It's like once every 7 or so years, I get the urge to like swim in the ocean. But other than that, I don't know. It's weird.
It's like an allergy cycle. Every 7 years, you have to check your allergies. Every 7 years,
you just like, you have this urge to like get thrown around by
a wave.
By a wave. And then other than that, then I don't think about it.
It's also the kind of ocean. I think our Southern California oceans are like generally not crystal clear waters. So you can't see if you're in Hawaii and you can see it and it's clear and you know when the shark is coming up to you, it's a little bit safer feeling. Yeah. So With that,
Summer's over.
summer is officially over. Please experience the ocean. It's a great place to visit. Beware of sharks. Be safe. Hydrate.
Yes.
Don't get heat stroke.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess that's all the advice that I have for you about
That's
the summertime.
Stay away from sharks.
Stay away from sharks.
Look at me. I'm working on my summer bod with my activator.
With your is that what that is? Is your water?
Yeah,
to stay
that's
hydrated?
my water, but yeah, but it's from the substance.
It's fancy.
Super
I would drink
yucky.
water out of that.
Super yucky, y'all are best.
So yes, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Get Spooky. We would like to thank. So that will do
We
it
would
for
like
this.
to thank.
I can't talk. So that will do it for this episode of Let's Get Spooky. We would like to thank our sponsors, Black Magic, Manlight, Kessler, and Lively Ghosts. Make sure to follow us on social media and check the website for all of our past episodes. And don't forget to stay spooky.